Boop. Happy Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, July the 27th, 2021, and today's daily Bible readings Bible readings come to us from Psalm 37, 12 through 22, 2 Samuel 11, 22 through 27, Romans 15, 22 through 33, or you could have read Psalm 111, named for the highway, or Exodus 24, 1 through 11, ending with Romans again. I'm going to look at 2 Samuel 11 and talk about when the battle goes badly, when things, just go wrong in battle. So when militaries go into battle, when military forces go to battle each other, they do so with certain expectations, right? And not necessarily good expectations, but if you're going to go into battle, you do so with the expectation that things are going to happen, that there will be losses, there will be damages to your side. Even if everything seems to be in your favor, you can expect that there's going to be some people lost if things go badly. Like if you happen to place troops in a place where they shouldn't be, where there's a superior enemy force, or the enemy is in a superior position, and you place soldiers there, you can expect you're going to have losses. And you can expect even more losses in that situation. But then there's also this kind of dark truth of collateral damage that you'll hear talked about, when militaries go into battle, where they don't just plan for losses of their own people, they plan for losses of the innocent or the non-combatants, the people that don't have a dog in the fight, so to speak, the people who aren't actually the military, they're the other military force they're fighting. They're just not the immediate combatants, but they are in a chance to die as well, or be injured, or, all the horrible things that happen in warfare. And they're just added to this column of collateral damage. So this story here, we've got the story of David, who has sent his general Joab into battle while he stayed home. Go back and read the whole story. That's how it starts off. It's not really happy with David from the get-go. But he sent this message to Joab, told him to attack the city, and things go badly. And specifically this guy, Uriah, dies. And if you've read the story up till so far, you know what's going on here. But because of the bad orders, that Joab gives, because David gave him orders, Uriah finds himself up against the wall, literally, which is like the worst place you could be, attacking a fortified wall, because the people literally have the high ground above you, and they can throw rocks on you. They can pour hot stuff on you. They can shoot straight down at your head. And so Uriah dies, and he dies following orders, right? He becomes one of the expected casualties. And it's his loyalty to the king that causes him to be counted among the expected and acceptable losses. But the question you got to ask here is, what about his king's loyalty to him? Because the king has a responsibility for all the people that they are responsible for. So the collateral damage isn't just limited to the people in this story that, are the non-combatants that happen to be injured or killed or maimed. Uriah is really collateral damage. He's not collateral damage in the military sense, because he was an actual combatant and he was where he was supposed to be, even though the orders were extremely bad. Matter of fact, Joab knows that, because when he sends messages back to David, this was yesterday's text from 2 Samuel, he tells the messenger, he goes, tell the king that we pressed the attack on the city like he wanted to, and we had incredible losses because I sent everybody up against the wall like he told me to. And if he gets mad and asks why I did this, say, oh, and your servant Uriah died too, because Uriah was the whole reason David wanted to do this. So when David hears the news of battle from Joab, his response is, well, these things happen. So poor tactics that result in needless losses. And most of all, what David's looking for is Uriah's death. And his response is basically, well, these things happen. Well, no, they don't just happen. David made this happen. He created the situation to cover up his sins, the sins he had committed in taking Uriah's wife. And then that he, the fallout of that is he then has to, try to get Uriah to sleep with his own wife so that they can cover up what they did. Uriah won't do that because Uriah is more of a noble soldier than David is at this point. And so David sends orders with him back to the front for Joab to put him up against the wall so he'll die. These things didn't just happen. David created the situation to cover up his own sin. And so Uriah, and not just Uriah, but all those who fell as a result of that battle, a battle that didn't probably need to happen and didn't need to happen in that way. All those who fell around him, they became collateral damage of David's unfaithfulness. So you have this story of a guy who is faithful to his king, even though his king has been completely unfaithful to him and unfaithful to God. It's an interesting way to look at leaders and leadership. Anyway, that's the DBR for today. Get out, have a good day, enjoy the day, and we'll be back tomorrow with another DBR. See you later. Boop.